All right, today we're diving into a tool that's quietly changing the game for how we handle research, notes, and just all our ideas. It's Google's NotebookLM. And if you've ever felt like you're just drowning in digital information, you're going to want to stick around for this. You know the drill, right? You've got these brilliant ideas in one app, your key research PDFs are buried in some folder, you've got links saved in your browser, and your meeting notes, well, who knows where those are? It's this constant juggle, this digital chaos that just absolutely kills your productivity. And this quote just nails it. As Parth Shah from XDA put it, you end up spending more time just trying to manage your tools than actually thinking about your work. So much of your brain power goes into just finding and connecting the dots that there's not much left for the actual creating. It's this super frustrating cycle of tool fatigue. So what if there was a better way? Well, enter NotebookLM. And listen, this isn't just another note-taking app. It's really a whole new kind of tool, one that's designed to be your very own personalized AI research assistant. So what is it exactly? Well, NotebookLM is an AI tool, but, and this is the most important part, it works only with the materials you give it. You can upload PDFs, Google Docs, simple text files, links to websites, and even transcripts from YouTube videos or audio files. And this is the secret sauce that makes NotebookLM so powerful. Think about it. It's like having a research assistant who has only ever read your documents. It's not pulling from the entire messy internet. Its knowledge is completely grounded in your sources. This is a total game changer because the answers it gives are tied directly to your material. It even gives you citations, which builds trust and gets rid of those weird, made-up answers you sometimes get from other AIs. But to really get the most out of it, there are a few common traps you'll want to avoid. So let's talk about how to work smarter, not harder, from the minute you start using it. We've kind of narrowed it down to 4 key mistakes that a lot of new users make. And trust me, if you can sidestep these simple things, you're going to save yourself hours of frustration and have a much better experience right out of the gate. Okay, let's run through them real quick. First up, don't just dump everything into one giant notebook. Keep your notebooks tightly focused on one project at a time for way better results. Second, when the AI gives you a really helpful answer, pin it. Save it as a note so you don't lose it. Third, those really cool audio overviews, you can actually download them as audio files to keep. And finally, don't add web links one by one. Use a Chrome extension to add sources in bulk. It's a massive time saver. All right, so once you've got those basics down, that's when you can really start to supercharge your workflow. This is where you turn all that digital chaos into some beautiful, focused clarity. The core workflow is actually beautiful in its simplicity. First, you add your sources. All that scattered stuff goes into one place. Second, you just start asking questions. You can literally chat with your documents, like you're talking to an expert who's memorized every single word. And third, you get it to generate useful outputs, turning all that raw info into polished, ready-to-use formats. And the kinds of things it can create are just so practical. You got a super dense research paper. Bam! Ask for an FAQ. A 100-page report? Generate a 1-page summary. Starting a new article? Get a structured outline in seconds. You can even ask it to create timelines from historical docs or make a set of flashcards for studying. It's all about turning your material into exactly what you need right when you need it. Okay, one of the most popular features has to be audio overviews. NotebookLM can generate this conversational, kind of podcast-style discussion where 2 AI hosts talk through your source material. It's an amazing way to review your notes while you're commuting, at the gym, or just taking a break from the screen. And if that wasn't cool enough, they've taken it a step further with video overviews. This is a new feature that actually turns your sources into a full-on presentation, complete with AI-narrated slides. It literally pulls images, quotes, and diagrams right from your documents to create a visual summary of your project. But here's where it gets really interesting. NotebookLM isn't just for summarizing your research. Let's look at some of the more advanced and, well, creative ways that people are using it to unlock what feel like actual superpowers. So here's a provocative thought for you. What about that book on your shelf? You know, the one that you really want to read, but you just can't seem to get through it. Could an AI actually help you read it without slogging through every single page? Well, as writer Mahnor Faisal explains, the goal isn't really to cheat. It's to grasp the book's essence. She uploaded the PDF of a book she was stuck on and started asking it for character analyses, plot summaries, and discussions on the main themes. In the end, she walked away with this really deep understanding of a book she just couldn't finish the traditional way. And the creativity here is just astounding. People are basically building their own little custom tools. They're creating safe workout plans by uploading physio videos and articles about their health. They're analyzing entire podcast episodes just by uploading the audio file. Or, get this, they're turning a self-help book into a personal coach that gives them a step-by-step action plan. I mean, how cool is that? And all of this leads to this kind of ultimate power user concept, creating a personalized, interconnected knowledge base that acts as your very own second brain. The idea, and this comes from the author Stephen Johnson, who's actually on the NotebookLM team, is to create one central everything notebook. When you do that, you're essentially creating a personalized AI that draws from your world, thinks a little bit like you, and starts to understand the connections between all your different ideas. So what actually goes into this digital extension of your brain? Well, think of it like a snapshot of your mind right now. Your key work documents, all your brainstorming notes, your favorite articles and quotes, class readings, project ideas, even notes on your hobbies. You load it all in, and the AI starts to find these surprising connections between different parts of your life that you might have totally missed. Okay, now let's be realistic for a second. The tool isn't perfect, and it's important to know its limitations. Right now, each notebook is capped at 50 sources. The mobile experience is still pretty basic, and, this is a big one, while it's an amazing tool for learning, it is absolutely not a replacement for professional medical, legal, or financial advice. Please remember that. Ultimately, when you step back, you realize that NotebookLM represents a really fundamental shift. We're moving away from tools that just store our information to having an active partner in our thinking process. It helps you synthesize, question, and create in a way that feels like a genuine extension of your own mind. And that leaves us with one last fascinating thought to chew on. If you had an AI that was grounded only in your personal library of knowledge, your projects, your notes, and your ideas, what would be the very first question you would ask it? Thanks for joining this explainer.